In yet another school kidnapping in Nigeria, gunmen abducted scores of students from an Islamic seminary. The incident happened in the Niger state, and authorities said that nearly 200 students were present in the school at the time of the kidnapping. However, the number of students who were abducted is yet to be confirmed. One person was killed as gunmen opened fire. The government has now appealed for calm, saying that protecting citizens is its utmost priority. The abduction comes a day after 14 university students were released from captivity after nearly 40 days. This happened only after the government was forced to pay a ransom after gunmen killed 5 students. Kidnappings by armed gangs have now become common in northwest and central Nigeria since December 2020. In fact, more than 730 students have been kidnapped across the region.
What's going on, people? I'm Koli Obasa. Kidnappings is on the rise in Nigeria, with hundreds of innocent people victims of armed bandits and terrorists, particularly in the northeast and the northwest. But how has it come to this? How has the country degenerated to such a state that even school children are not safe in their own schools?
What's going on, people? This is Koli Obasa of thisKoliObasa.com. Did you forget? Kidnappings by armed gangs has now become a thing of norm in the country. What makes it so terrifying is the shift to kidnappings of young children from their schools. This level of depravity seems to have gained a whole lot of traction since 2020, when records have started being collated. Remember the Chibok girls? 276 mostly Christian female students, aged 16 to 28, were kidnapped by Boko Haram from the government girls' secondary school in Chibok, Borno State. This led to a worldwide movement with several high-profile people, including Michelle Obama, protesting for the release of the girls. This culminated in the now famous Bring Back Our Girls hashtag. The Chibok girls saga was so brazen, so traumatizing for all involved, and completely took the Nigerian security apparatus by surprise. Therefore, it's a complete shock that several other kidnappings for school children have happened right under the nose of the Nigerian government. At the time, school kidnappings happened every week, with bandits strolling into these schools, taking their time to round up these girls and walk away unopposed. In February 2021, 3 massive kidnappings occurred in schools in Nigeria. In the first incident, gunmen kidnapped over 40 people, including 27 students, from a school in north-central Nigeria. In the second one, on the 25th of February 2021, gunmen abducted 317 girls from the Girls Science Secondary School in Zamfara State. In March 2021, 39 students were abducted from the Federal College of Forestry and Mechanization in Kaduna State. These are just cases of known attacks. There are several more that have not been reported. 2020 was no different. More than 500 boys were abducted by a group of masked men from a secondary school in Kankara. In 2015, less than a year after the Chibok abduction, 40 boys and young men were abducted by Boko Haram. In 2018, just 4 years after the Chibok abduction, 110 schoolgirls were abducted by Boko Haram again. In all this, the Buhari-led government and affected state governors have played a major part in securing the release of some of these children. However, enough needs to be done. Some of the Chibok girls are still in captivity. And do you remember Leah Sharibu, who was abducted on February 19, 2018, she's still not heard of, meaning her release is not imminent. According to SB Morgan, a leading geopolitical intelligence platform in Nigeria, at least 1,409 students have been kidnapped from their schools in Nigeria since the first incident in the country's latest school abduction epidemic, which started in March 2020. In the 19 incidents up until the latest kidnapping in Zamfara State, 17 teachers have also been kidnapped alongside their students, and at least 220 million naira has been paid out as ransom. Unfortunately, 16 of the victims have died in these incidents, and that's all we know. There are strong claims now that the government, both state and federal, have hands-off negotiations with these groups, leaving that to the parents to come up with the several million naira or dollars demanded by their abductors. Well, the good news is that some of these children have been rescued and have rejoined their families.
Most of us got injured on our feet and we could not continue trekking. So the captors said they would shoot anybody who did not continue to walk. We walked across the river and they hid us and they let us sleep under shrubs in a forest.
But for the majority of those families, the heartbreak continues.
So while we enjoy our Christmas turkey and gravy, our puddings and mashed potatoes, let's spare a thought for all those who've been kidnapped in Nigeria, especially kids who can't spend Christmas with their families. And for the rest of us, Merry Christmas.
If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the Dodo Vibes channel. I'm Koli Obasa, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.